The discard phase of the narcissistic abuse cycle is oftentimes very traumatic because the narcissist is going to try to cut you at your knees. They are going to try to inflict as much damage as they possibly can. And because of this, the discard phase of the narcissistic abuse cycle is particularly devastating for several reasons, deeply affecting the emotional and psychological well-being of the victim. This phase occurs when the narcissist begins to withdraw their affection and attention, often abruptly, leaving the victim feeling confused, betrayed, and emotionally shattered. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a couple of the reasons why the discard phase is so impactful. Now, number one is the sudden withdrawal of affection. During the idealization or love bomb phase, the narcissist showers their victims with attention, affection, and validation. When they abruptly withdraw this affection during the discard phase, it can feel like a severe emotional shock to the victim. This sudden change can leave the victim feeling unloved, unworthy, and disposable, significantly impacting their self-esteem. Number two, sense of betrayal. Victims often feel betrayed because the person they trusted and loved turns against them without apparent cause. This betrayal is particularly stinging because it comes from someone who once made them feel extremely valued and loved. Number three, confusion and self-doubt. Narcissists often use gaslighting techniques throughout the relationship to manipulate the victim's perception of reality. During the discard phase, the victim may question their memories, feelings, and sanity, leading to deep confusion and self-doubt about their worth and judgment. Number four, loss of identity. Victims of narcissistic abuse often intertwine their identity with the relationship due to the intense emotional connection formed during the idealization phase. When the narcissist discards them, it can feel like a loss of part of their own identity, leading to an existential crisis. Number five, emotional dependency. Narcissists often foster dependency in their victims by isolating them from their support networks and tying their self-worth to the narcissist's approval and affection. When the discard phase happens, victims may feel an intense void and emotional instability, having been conditioned to rely on the narcissist for emotional sustenance. Number six, trauma bonding. The cycle of intense affection and devaluation can lead to trauma bonding, where the victim feels a strong emotional attachment to their abuser. The discard phase can therefore be particularly painful because it feels like being torn from someone crucial to their emotional survival. Number seven, lack of closure. Narcissists often do not provide any explanation or closure during the discard phase. This lack of closure can leave victims with unresolved emotions and questions, prolonging their pain and hindering their recovery. And finally, number eight, it is a repeated cycle. If the narcissistic cycle continues, the discard phase may not be final. Victims might be re-idealized and then discarded again, creating a roller coaster of emotional highs and devastating lows, which can be mentally, emotionally, and overall psychologically exhausting. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for recovery. Healing involves recognizing the nature of the abuse, reconnecting with one's self-worth, rebuilding a positive support network, and oftentimes seeking professional help to work through the complex emotions and trauma associated with the relationship. To learn more about the narcissistic abuse cycle, go ahead and check out this 20-minute video lesson that covers the narcissistic abuse cycle in detail. Now, in closing, understand that if you are dealing with a pathological narcissist, you are dealing with an abuser. Pathological narcissists exist in victim abuser consciousness. You are dealing with someone that is rooted in their shame. So you are dealing with a self-loathing individual. And these self-loathing individuals are incapable of letting go of their pride. And, well, if they're not going to go up, they're going to go down. And pride comes before the fall, so they fall right back down to shame. This shame-pride cycle is the narcissistic abuse cycle. So it is of the utmost importance that you truly understand that the person that you are dealing with is going around in circles. And if you continue to follow them, then you yourself will also go around in circles. Pathological narcissists have psycho-spiritual arrested development. And because of this, in order to protect yourself, it is important that you go no contact or gray rock, which is a form of low contact if you have children or assets that you are separating with the narcissist. However, if you do not have any children or any assets or any business with a pathological narcissist, you should go no contact. So essentially, you are blowing the bridge up. Essentially, you are pretending that the pathological narcissist does not exist because they don't. They were pretending to be someone that they are not the second, not the minute, and not the hour that they saw you. The entire thing is a grand manipulation. The relationship, the mutually beneficial relationship that you thought you were in was actually an abuse cycle. And this is why things were so up and down and left was right and nothing can ever be right, because you were in an abuse cycle. There is no relationship to fight for. You weren't in a mutually beneficial relationship. Narcissists do not get into mutually beneficial relationships with people. They get into various abuse cycles. So in closing, if you do need one-on-one support, go ahead and check out the narcdojo.com website. That is narcdojo.com. Or you can send an email to narcdojo@gmail.com. So know that healing is absolutely possible, but this definitely does take getting the accurate information, applying that information, and then that is when you will see the changes in your life. So if you are going through narcissistic relationship after relationship after relationship, then there is a blind spot that you have. And someone like a life coach, a therapist, or a counselor can help you. So again, go ahead and check out the narcdojo.com website. Go ahead and send me an email, send me a message, or again, find someone local that can help you. Oftentimes, talking to someone can help you to clear up those questions and confusion that you may have. All right, good people, that is the quick message for today. Ensure that you are liking these videos. Ensure that you are subscribed for more empowering content that will help you to transcend narcissistic abuse. As always, Shika is the name. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.